So, hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new session on how you can grow with GlobalLinker. This is more of a welcome session for all the new people who join us, and we do this session once or twice a month so that we can give you an overview of the GlobalLinker platform, what you can expect from the platform, and how it can align with your business strategies as well. So we wait for another 1 or 2 minutes for more people to join in before we get started with the webinar. But just to give you a background about what we do, we are a B2B marketplace where primarily we help you create a digital profile where you can also list your catalog and make it a digital catalog, which can be shareable with anyone and everyone, not only on GlobalLinker, but even outside of GlobalLinker with your own contacts and your entire current supplier and client network as well. You can get inquiries and all of that and list your products on GlobalLinker where you can get leads or inquiries, etc. as well. So in this webinar, what we'll be talking about is a couple of things. One is I'll give you an overview of the GlobalLinker platform. I'll also talk to you about what you can expect. What are the different avenues available for you once you create your digital profile and you update your catalog as well, and what you can do with it. So I would suggest you think about this discussion as a strategy discussion where you can actually talk about, think about how you can use those particular aspects in your business strategy. But before we go on to the technical aspects of it, I would encourage you to, please introduce yourself over here in the chat box, say what you do, give your name, please mention what you do, which business or industry you're in. That will also help me know you better and also introduce one another as well. So I'll just start with myself. So hi, my name is Nafisa Sethwala. I'm a part of GlobalLinker since more than 10 to 12 years. We have been using, yes, Vikas, if you have a message, please drop it over here. I would like to hear it. And yeah, in this entire webinar, I would be doing a lot of the talking. So my name is Nafisa, and I've been managing looking at the product improvements and also taking care of a lot of feedback for you to, so that we can improve the product offerings which we have over here. So I'm just mentioning my introduction over here. Hi, Shardendu. Hi, Vakus. He's a new exporter and wholesaler dealing in coffee and tea. Nice to know. Hi, Shashank. He's from Sidra Tech, and they provide AI and data solutions. Nice, interesting. Hi, Tara Chand, proprietor from Kajar India Exports based in Noida. They deal in commodities, textiles, and charcoal. Very interesting. This is Rahul Vishwakarma from Ramashray Pharma Machinery Private Limited. They specialize in designing machinery for pharmaceutical, food, chemical, Ayurveda, and cosmetic industries. Very interesting as well. Siddharth Bhagat. They deal in Ayurvedic products for daily use. Nice. So please continue, introducing yourself, and I'll just get started so that we are not delayed. So this is the discussion points which I've already given you an overview of. While I'll just again once more say that I'll be doing 100% of the talking over here. I would like you to like you to message on the chat box if I pose any question or share a poll, so it'll give a sense of what you're thinking. Again, like I was saying, this is a strategy discussion. So all the things we'll be talking about, you have to see because you've joined this platform for a particular reason, right? You've joined this so that you can see how this can help you in your business. Obviously, you would like to spend your time and effort into something where you see some uh, value coming out of it. That not necessarily monetary, but both, like obviously monetary and non-monetary as well. So where is the value you're getting, and what is the value you're looking for it over here as well? So let's identify that. And in your this, you please have a please put your notebook out, and you mentioned that which are the sales channels that you would like to be a part of over here. So we'll be talking about while we help you make a digital profile, we help it become shareable, we help you create a catalog which you can get inquiries, etc. You will be getting I hope I'm audible. If you can just chat a yes, that would be helpful. I thought there's a connection issue. Okay. So, while we'll be talking about all of that, you would have to decide whether this makes sense for you, that you want to be online, you want to have a catalog which is interactive. And yeah, once you create an interactive catalog, then would you want it to be visible in different sales channels, as we call it, which is your company profile, the Global Linker marketplace, your own e-commerce store if you want to create one, ONDC if that is something which you have been exploring, and Indian Business Portal. So there are five sales channels that GlobalLinker offers you when you create your account, where you can show your catalog. We do understand that being in one place only doesn't mean that we're going to get customers. So, or leads or inquiries. I have to be visible in different places. Even offline, I attend several trade shows as a business that I can get a couple of leads and I can work on them. So visibility becomes very important. And obviously where you are visible also holds a lot of importance to you as well. So you need to understand where you can be a part of over here, and accordingly you take efforts in getting your visibility work. I'll just briefly go on Global Linker and just show you what the Global Linker platform is. So as you create your, I hope, just wanted to check one thing before I move on. Is everyone registered on Global Linker, or maybe you're not, you've just seen this webinar and you've joined in? Okay, great. Thanks for your responses. So in that case, you are already, registered over here. You know what you may have just come and visited briefly over here, but I'll just give you a quick walkthrough what you can expect, what you see, and why it is over here. So as you sign into your account, you come to your home page, as I would call it, and here's a place where you can actually search for a lot of products. Where even we do a lot of searches when we are trying to help buyers and sellers match. Also, if you see on over here, there's a listing status which tells you on the GlobalLinker B2B marketplace, what is your status right now. This is a test account which I have on the platform. So you can just, ignore that, and we keep it for demo purposes. But you can see over here as well, a lot of buyers who come on the GlobalLinker platform, they put they place their request for quotations or RFQs, as we call it. And if that's something which is adding value to you, maybe you can should always review it. So our AI always reaches out to relevant sellers, and you get notified by emails, etc. However, you too can come and visit over here and see if there are any RFQs that you feel are value to you, and you can register over here, or you can reply to these RFQ quotes as well. So I think my internet is acting up right now. So there are these which are raised by several buyers, as you can see over here. Something for a natural henna powder, for a pet collar from Germany, etc. All of these. There's some, ignore the test ones, I'm sorry. And these ones which are there. So if there's something which you are looking for, they'll be happy to, you can supply it. Then please respond to these RFQs by clicking on quote now, viewing the quote in detail. and replying to it. We just go back. My internet is a little slow. Yeah. Also over here, if you get any orders, like if you have received any orders from the marketplace, it shows up over here, and you can decide whether you would like to enable your catalog for this for checkout. If that is there, then you get, or you can see your orders as well. Over here is where you can actually visit your catalog and you can manage it. So you can add products, you can edit it, you can remove your discontinued ones, add new products which we have been got added, and do a lot of management of your catalog over there. Update the pricing, etc. Many things you can do. Then you have resources where there are articles, discussions which are posted by GlobalLinker members and our team as well. You can join and participate in group discussions and create groups of your own. You can create events like this and invite registrations also, and see some offers which are there, which we have tied up with, so you can different partners and you can use them. I'm just scrolling down on the timeline over here, and there's some tips which are given, and this is one interesting thing, which is a supplier spotlight. Now the supplier spotlight is something which will help you if you meet certain criteria on GlobalLinker, which is that you have completed your profile 80%, you have updated you've added your catalog, etc., you're verified, then you can show up in the supplier spotlight. This actually gives you, this is a way for you to get more visibility amongst people on the platform. If you see over here, when a person just logs into his account and is scrolling down and your profile is visible over here, then the chances of your business getting noticed is higher. So it's good. Okay, there's a lag in my, I hope it's better now. I think it's gone a little, it's improved. Okay, thanks. So, yeah, so the supply spotlight actually helps you in getting, noticed over here. Apart from that, you can do some, some kind of soft activities like this, like posting discussions, and you can use this discussions feature to mention, what you do, any product you would like to feature for that particular day or a week. And and if anybody who is coming on the platform and signs in and is scrolling through, they can just notice your this and come to your profile. So I can just click on this and I can go and visit that company profile, etc. So it's very interesting to see that not every activity you do, not everything we do is looking to get a transaction. So not every conversation has to be transaction driven. It can be non-transactional as well, by like posting, liking, joining a group discussion, conversing, sharing information, read appreciating things. You can do many other things as well. You can comment on somebody's discussions as well, and which could be relevant, and then start a conversation like that. So while direct transactions are very important, non-transactional conversations are also very important over here. And that helps in promoting your business and getting your business aware and with amongst other businesses or your audience as well. Coming back to the, so this is a brief about GlobalLinker. I won't really, go up. But another interesting feature I would like to point out before I move out of here is where you can get invitation requests from other members over here, and you can find other members as well, which is very interesting. Now, we are here to connect with each other. So if you are looking for some different organizations in a different country or in a different city, you can come here in the connection space, and you can actually use this filter to identify if you're looking for at a particular audience set within a particular, say, country, city, industry, and you can start reaching out to them. So it's very interesting if you're looking for a particular product, like if you're looking for, in Ayurvedic products, you're looking for an ingredient, or you're looking for a particular market where you would like to get in touch with different companies in that particular industry, you can use this filter to do that. So do come and explore this so that you can, increase your network base as well and connect with more. And not necessarily it can be related to what you're offering or what you're supplying. It could be just if you're interested in connecting with different organizations who could be your peers or who you could discuss with, your mentors, etc. you could be looking in for them over here as well. Coming back to my what I would like to talk about over here is, hmm, yeah. So as you've already created your account, and let's assume that you've already updated your catalog over here, say you've updated 10 products or 15 products. So where can your products be displayed on GlobalLinker? So where can you display your catalog of products on GlobalLinker? Let's start from here. You can display it on GlobalLinker, which is a B2B marketplace. You can you can show your catalog by creating your own e-commerce store and displaying it over there as well. So your own e-commerce store can help uh, is your own branch or your own online sales channel where you can get traffic coming to you by your own efforts. And you can either drive it for inquiries or for checkout as well. The third is your company profile, which we just saw on Global Linker. And the fourth is Indian Business Portal, which is an initiative by FIO, the Federation of Import-Export Organizations. And it's an export-driven platform and specially created for exporters by FIO. And the last is ONDC. So ONDC is, if you wish to sell your products on ONDC, Global Linker is a channel which helps you do that. The fact that you've already added your catalog over here, you can start just meeting certain criteria and displaying it on ONDC. Now, here is where the strategy part is what I was talking about comes into play. That why do you think you need to be, so it's a decision, right, which you have to take. Do you need to be a part of all the five channels which are there, or is one or two or all five enough for you, sufficient for you? So that's the call which you have to take. In this particular, now going forward, I'll be talking about each of these points in a little bit of detail, not giving much time, but just giving you an overview of it and why it's there. And you take a decision whether you would like to be a part of it. That's when you start putting in your effort, right? So to do it would take some effort, so which is why you need to decide that. Before that, I would like to talk to you about your product catalog. What is important in having a good product catalog? Why you should be having a good product catalog? Say you have a product catalog which is in the form of a PDF. You have shared it an email. One, it's heavy. Second is that PDF can go outdated. So if it's accessed after a couple of months and maybe your product portfolio has changed or updated, you would be sending another PDF to them, which could be, which they would have to review. Look at it in another way where you have updated it in a way that people can just come and access it on a link at all times. So say I come to a web link, which is www.abcd.com, or my profile link, where if I would like to, I can just update my, I have my current catalog over here. Now, this particular URL, I can put it on my business card, in my accounts, online accounts where I am, and even in my email signature. And anybody who would like to know about my current product catalog, I just share that link, and the current existing product catalog is displayed in a nice, clean manner. And it can be regularly updated from the backend. So the discontinued ones are removed, the new ones are displayed and shown up over here. I just have to take product photos, which I'm anyway doing, putting it in a structured way. I add a picture, I add a title, I would like to show the pricing. I don't want to show the pricing, it's up to me. I would like you to see more information. So you click on it and you come over here. And yeah, it's clicked. So this organization has not uh, renewed their SSL certificate, which is important. So we'll tell them to do that. Yeah. And so that's basically to help in showing security about your website. So if you have your own domain, you also need to have an SSL certification, which is available for sale in any domain providers. You should just get that linked. However, you can see a lot of information is visible about that particular product, which I can just scroll, and I have the option to go and see a lot of other products about that company. But the best thing is if I'm interested in taking the discussion forward for that particular product, they have an option to take an inquiry right from the page itself. So there's no need for them to call me or my team or wait for me to be available, say this, view it at 10 o'clock in the night. So my catalog is always available on demand. It is can be accessed from anywhere around the world, and I can get an inquiry over there. So you have almost a walking online sales agent who is, doing this work for you. So it becomes important for you to use this feature well. And you can see that, have a nice image, have a good title. You choose you would like to show the this or the pricing or no. You can take that decision. Here's the details, what I was talking about. Here's another company which was very interesting, because since most of us we are talking about, we are saying that is this a B2B or a B2C? Like having a catalog is good for B2B only, B2C only. But I beg to differ a little bit, and you see that the examples I'm giving you are of live business organizations who are primarily into the B2B business, and they are listing their products over here. So you can see a Matchbox. It is not a retail product for this organization. It is a purely a B2B business for them. And very nice product pictures, a nice online catalog. If you see over here, very if I would like to just see more about this product, I come to their website and they have an MOQ that I need a minimum MOQ of 2450. Pricing is not shared with me, and I can send an inquiry. Any other information I would like to know about it is given over here, so that the conversation between the buyer and you as a seller has reduced. Now, if there are any more questions I have any about this, I can send an inquiry and I can just place it. So again, the inquiry form is customized for every store. They have changed, Makari has changed it. I can share this with you so that you can review it in your leisure. So you can go through their entire product portfolio, etc., and see how they have positioned it as well as a catalog. So, having a good product catalog becomes very, very important. And having a and putting the right information so that your buyer is able to make a decision to start a conversation with you is also very important. Think about it. Again, I'm just reiterating. Please bear with me. The fact that imagine there's a buyer who's come online, or even if you are searching for something online, you see this website and you see it's a very nice image, nicely described product, etc. The chances of you putting a yes or at least making the purchase or sending the inquiry becomes so much higher. You would just end up doing it because it's answering all your questions, etc. You say, okay, I have this particular question, I'll ask it, or let me just place an inquiry for this product. So all of that, you're having an online catalog has makes your life so much more easier for you. Second is the way you put your information is also made, half your sale available for you over there. The third is given that this or your entire company profile and your product catalog is available on the public domain, not only on GlobalLinker, but even outside of GlobalLinker on the web. You should make sure that your content is SEO optimized. We have all heard of SEO a lot, which is search engine optimization. It's very important that you are also SEO optimized, that your content is done, is supporting you over there. So I can, I understand that that's not our forte right now. I cannot write something like this when, my expertise is in running my business and not writing content about my business. But today we have great resources to help you do that. You have AI to help you do that. You can just give them the information and tell them what you want, you expect of them, and they'll give you a very nice write up, which obviously you need to review it and confirm it before you do that. So I'll give a recap. Let me go back. Yeah. So let's recap on what are the essentials you need to have whenever you're adding a product in any online platform. This is not only standing for GlobalLinker, but even when you're creating your own product brochure, you're listing a product somewhere else on on other marketplaces or even on GlobalLinker, you need to have clear and sharp photos and images because they are the most attractive piece of your product and that catches buyer interest as of today. You can use several other features to make your product more interesting, like, putting multiple views, adding 360-degree views, adding videos. You can do that. Make sure that your title and your product's description is very simple. It is addressing the questions that likely a buyer would ask you if you have a face-to-face meeting. And your product description should be detailed, but not so detailed so that, they're not even read. So highlight the key features and benefits, put them in bullet points so it's easier to read. and focus on why the buyer should be buying it to you. So make the descriptions benefit focused. Then you can add reviews and ratings as well, because that's a big sell, in helping the buyer decide. And yes, of course, like I keep stressing, SEO readiness content, where you can use AI to help you do that. Now we are moving on to the sales channels, is where you can start using your notepad to do that. So please get started. So your sales channel is in your company profile, which you can see over here. At the moment you add your products and your catalog, they start getting displayed on your company profile by default. You don't really have to do much over here, except for the fact that it starts showing up. I'll just show you one of the examples of an existing profile on GlobalLinker where the catalog is already updated. So we'll just go to the home page. Yeah. So I'm moving on. I'm just picking one organization from here. Let's just pick this. Yeah. You see over here, they have added this, and this is their product catalog, which is displayed. If I click on it, I can actually go and view much more information about it. They've added licenses and certifications, etc. Details. A lot of this is displayed on your company profile. And all of this, you can edit it. You can edit and update your company profile from here, and you can update your catalog from here. So this is what I would like to show you as your first sales channel. You don't really have to do much over there, but update your company profile, very important, because any actions you do or anybody coming to your profile would see a nicely written this over here. The second channel is GlobalLinker, which is the B2B marketplace I was talking to you about, where you can actually see buyers come and visit and they place their requests over here. These are the buyer requests which are currently open at this point of time. And in detail, we can click over here, view RFQs, and you can this as well. You can view all and you can mention and you can apply for them. You can list your products on the GlobalLinker sales channel. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can list your products over here. And you can see the several other businesses from different industries that are listing their products over here. So if you are interested in B2B, so the criteria or the approach over here would be, if you're interested in B2B leads or requirements, you would be interested in answering those leads and exploring those opportunities and to take them forward, then you should get your business listed over here. So there are several businesses which are already listed in different categories, and it's open to all categories. You can list yourself for inquiry only. You can also list yourself for checkout as well. If you're offering checkout for a couple of few products, and that's also available over here to buyers for their convenience. So if that's something that you're offering, you can do that. So if this is something which you are interested in, you can list your product on GlobalLinker Marketplace. So how do you get yourself listed on GlobalLinker Marketplace? You have already added your products to your catalog. So that is a step which is a common step which has been done. Then you visit GlobalLinker under your sales channels in your catalog management space. Then you have to assign categories and meet certain product criteria. So there are minimum 3 images you should be meeting. Your description has to be 50 words and above, etc. So certain criteria is the ones to meet that for all your products. It goes for product verification. You submit it for product verification, and then you can enable the products you wish to show on the marketplace. The next channel is your e-commerce store. So, while I do understand that we do get your e-commerce store is a place which is your own online branch, as I would call it again, and it's something which is your own property, and it's being hosted on GlobalLinker. So let's have a look at some examples here. Hmm. Again, a very B2B business is what I'm focusing on. I can show you B2C as well, but I'm very interested in showing you how B2C online stores also work. A B2B online stores also work. So this is a B2B store which is extremely into industrial machinery and very custom based machines. but they decided to have their own online, to convert it into an online store, but only getting inquiries, not, for anything else, but they only want inquiries over here. So they see, you can see no pricing is displayed. There's only inquiry mentioned over here. And a lot of information which they can actually share with anyone, which is even, the person is on GlobalLinker, not on GlobalLinker, their entire client network. And you can do SEO to get traffic to come over here now. Their objective was to get only inquiries coming in, nothing else. So, that's how their online store has been created. We give a free domain called with a .linker.store for businesses who don't want to purchase their own domain as of yet, or they are happy to use a subdomain like this. So here the branding is mentioned, and Linker Store is our brand. So you can put your own brand or anything over here, .linker store. And if you have your own domain, you can use your own domain as well. You can replace this with your own domain, but that would be your purchase and you would save it. Now, this is a place which is having, I'll also see if there's any other store. So you see over here, there's another business which is primarily again into wholesale of several products like boxes, spices, food packaging, pharmaceutical packaging, etc. And they've created a very nice store over here, again, purely inquiry driven. Now, if you want people to get into, to come to your own branch, then this you should create your own online store. And the benefits of this being is this is your own property. You don't have to get a web developer to create all of this, but these are all templates which are there. So you get these templates over here. You just have to put images. This is a custom store. So we also have now given the facility to customize your storefront the way you want it by changing the code, etc. But that is for people who would like to go technical. But in that case, if you don't have any coding expertise, you don't need to. You can just use the existing templates, put your images nicely and, in the template which is given over here, and link and add your navigation like this, like how you want. So, home, our products, brands, this is the way they have navigated it. This is the way they have created their navigation. If you see, there's no home or anything for them. They have just directly put product details over here. That's up to you to decide how you want to. And then whether you want people to actually come and place an purchase or not, that's up to you. So now this is another store which they have done again. So there's this. And like there are already 4 options. I'll look for a B2C option, which I can give you. Um, So this is a business which is into journals, again, a B2C business purely. But if you can see, again, it's done over here, the navigation, and here I can actually add to cart and I can check out. So they have enabled payment gateway and done all that. So this is for a B2C business, and they have used the template, etc., and put all of their information over here. So just as an example that you can actually do a lot with your own e-commerce store, and why an e-commerce store is important for you is if you're looking to go online, you want to have complete, ownership and control over your online property. And you would like to get visitors coming in directly to your site. It's like you open a department store in, in a mall or in a different, in a new locality, and you would want people to come over there. So you would do the marketing effort. You would run flyers. You would put advertisements in newspapers or run some campaigns, etc., and spread the word among friends and family. But then the customers would come to your store. Similarly, by creating an online store, that's what you can leverage. So once you created it, you can run Google ads, keyword advertising, etc., to get visitors to come to your website and either check out or place an inquiry. But that's again a strategy it's something which you would have to do, because one, it takes effort to create an online store. Second, it takes and set up a payment gateway, etc. And third is to get visitors to come to your store would involve effort from your end to run digital marketing exercises as well. And there would be a cost involved in it. So if that's something which you're willing to do, you should be definitely looking at an e-commerce store. We have certain use cases. Actually, I can share one or two where people have used the e-commerce store to, grow their business. So there's a business called Swat Products. Yeah, I can show that to you. I forgot about that. Squad. What's their? I don't remember their website name. Let me see if I can get that. I think this is the one. Yes, Swat Food Products is actually somewhere where Swat Food is a they create these Bikaneri bhujiyas, etc. This is not the website. Let me check if it's this one. Yeah, this is the one, I believe. So they actually wanted to create they went online. So they were again a B2B and a B2C business, but they wanted to create this where they wanted to increase the distributorship across India. So they created an online store and they started running digital efforts to do that. And um, they actually got some inquiries coming in to their store for distributorship from the east, and they could convert that into a dealership. So that was their objective of going online and creating an online store. And now they're obviously selling a lot of their own products even directly to the B2C market as well. So that's something which is again a business decision which you need to take, whether how do you want to take it across with your online store. So that's number two on how you guys. So this is one of the examples which is there. I've got the wrong website. This is not the web page which I have. I'll try and get that after this if we have some time in the end. But then if you want to create your e-commerce store, again, it's again a very big decision which you need to take. And once you do that, you add your products to your catalog, which you've already done. This is the checklist which you would need to follow. You come to My Store under your sales channel. You select your theme, create your storefront, you add your policies. It's always good to have only one e-commerce store. So if you already have one outside, creating another one over here would clash. Create your categories, navigations, you add banners, etc., set up your payments and shipping options, then you publish your store. And this is again, you're not doing this for GlobalLinker, you're doing this for your business, and this will be available to anybody outside of GlobalLinker as well. So it's very important you identify your business strategy, etc. Whether you want to take only inquiries, you want to take checkout. So you'll have to update your inventory accordingly and manage your inventory at the back end. You can set up somebody who can actually manage your entire e-commerce store logistics and orders, etc. If it's only you, you can also manage it initially, and then once you're scaling up, you can appoint somebody to do it for you. So there are many things which you can also explore. Similarly, it works with digital marketing and advertising as well. You can just explore that with some, initially for a small amount, but take note that it does take a lot of time, cost, and effort as well. The next sales channel is ONDC. So ONDC is a platform and an initiative, not a platform, it's an initiative by the government of India to help businesses such as small and medium businesses actually to get a level playing ground in line with large online organizations which are already taking a large part of the market share. As a small business, I don't get that kind of visibility so that my products can be purchased by other buyers who are coming and visiting other websites as well. So ONDC is providing that channel of visibility to me. But currently ONDC is only supporting B2C. But very soon, once they are B2C test and they are beta stage, and they are comfortable with running this stage with the B2C segment, then they will be moving on to the B2B segment as well. And GlobalLinker is a seller app. It's an authorized seller app, which means is that any seller who would wish to display their products on the ONDC network, GlobalLinker has the necessary integrations and has empaneled with ONDC to help sellers show their products on the ONDC network. So Paytm is a buyer app where a shopper comes to Paytm and they buy from there. So your products may show on Paytm if they're looking for it. So it depends upon your delivery, the products which their buyer is looking for, etc. As well. Yes, Rahul will be having a Q&A session. I'm just trying to, we should be doing that. So what's a checklist to be there on ONDC? We have products on the catalog, which I've already done. You have to set up and publish your e-commerce store. You enable a shipping method because ONDC needs to know where you'll be shipping and accordingly show your products over there. You enable ONDC, you map your products to the ONDC categories, which are there. So ONDC has its own categories. And you add your ONDC mandatory information. You map the values and you comply with other ONDC requirements which they have. So they would be saying give your settlement account details, etc., and all of that, so that it's done. And you can list yourself on ONDC. The next sales channel is the Indian business portal. I'm sorry, but these two are more for the Indian market. I know there are several other businesses on this webinar who are from the global space, from different countries like Sri Lanka, Philippines, UAE. But bear with us. We try to, the ones which we spoke about, the e-commerce store and all are global. This is more for the Indian SME market as well. So Indian Business Portal is a channel which is offered by FIO, the Federation of Import Export. And this is more, and FIO being an export organization, they created this platform in collaboration with us to help you as an exporter to get more visibility. So if you list yourself on the Indian Business Portal, FIO does their necessary this to get you this platform visible. So any buyer who reaches out to FIO, they direct them to the Indian Business Portal, and then they come and visit and list and look for products or suppliers over here for their requirements. This is just the live website I'm just showing you over here. And even the buyers who come directly to FIO with their buy requirements, then FIO, these are posted over here. So any current requirements are there over here. Please have a look at it, and if it's something which you can meet, please click on this and submit your quotes or your responses to these requirements so that the buyers can respond to you as well. So the fourth one, the last one being that if you would like to get yourself listed on the Indian Business Portal in your notepad. So add products to your catalog, set up your e-commerce store, and set up payments and logistics, because FIO also helps buyers get directed to your website as well, which is why they encourage you to create your own web store. You visit Indian Business Portal in your seller panel. You will need to have your IAC for this. So IAC is important. You will need to be present on if you don't have an IAC, you will have to apply for one, and then you submit it for verification. Then your products and your profile goes for verification, and then you can get listed over here. This is your seller panel, where you can actually come and update your products and add it over there. So then basically in three parts. One is where you can actually update your catalog and you can view your orders. If you choose to use the e-commerce store option, then you can use these other features. These are of more value if you're using the e-commerce store. So you can run promotions on your store. You can manage your own customers. Your store settings are there where you can update your shipment, logistics. You can give store manager access. Like for example, to person A or to agent A, you would tell them that he can only manage and add and update my catalog and inventory. The second person can run promotions and etc. on my store by updating banners and all of that. So you can give different people access to your store to use different features about your business. And these are the different sales channels over here, which you can access, like the ones we spoke about, your store, your company profile, ONDC, IBP. Since I have a test account, I've not got access to all this in the screenshot. And how do you access your seller account? We just, we did that in the beginning. You just log into your account, and then after that, you click on online store over here, and you would directly access your seller account. If you have a requirement for anything, like obviously you are a business, and while you're here to sell, you may also have a requirement of something, like you're looking for something over here for your business, or as an ingredient or a raw material, packaging requirements. You can come to GlobalLinker Marketplace and post an RFQ like this. So when a buyer posts an RFQ, we saw that over there. And if you are looking for something, you can also post an RFQ, and you can have other suppliers coming and reaching out to you to meet your requirement. There are several resources which we have helped. We have created GlobalLinker as a DIY solution. So we would like you to, utilize it and use it for your benefit. And in that case, you can actually, use these tools which are there. So there are a lot of tutorials, a lot of articles, a lot of webinars which we do continuously, so that you can equip yourself in understanding if there anything which you are missing or you need clarification on. You can use these so that you can empower yourself or your colleagues to do that. Take note that GlobalLinker is not only created for you as one member to sign up and create and join. If you have 5 members in your organization, all 5 can create an account and link to one company account. So they have their own individual login, but they will show as part of that one company only and can manage. but the admin is the one who has the access to manage the company profile, like update the company profile, add the catalog, etc., update the catalog, etc. And the admin can give access to other people to do so as well. So thank you for attending. And if you have any questions, you all can, definitely ask me for that. I would just like to run a small poll right now for the points which we spoke about. If for the five sales channels that we, for I spoke about, for which I highlighted right now, which are the ones which interested you the most, which is more than interested, is something which aligns with your business strategy and you would want to go ahead. This is more so for you to decide whether how you would want to take this forward from the items we discussed in this webinar. So I've just launched the poll over here. I'll keep it on for another minute. You may just, respond to that poll. I hope you can see it now. So we also do a one-on-one discussion, if you'd like us to review your catalog. And if you have any questions, me or my team would be attending that, and we can have a 30-minute or a 15-minute discussion to understand this. If you are interested, then I'm looking for the link. Hold on. I'll keep it on for another 5 seconds, and I will end the poll. Yeah. You all can, I've sent a Calendly link over here. You all can actually, you know, be a part of this Calendly link. You all can schedule an appointment with me or my team over here, and we'll connect for a one-on-one short discussion. So I'm ending the poll now. So quite a few of you mentioned that you would like to be a part to have a 30-minute discussion. So I've shared the Calendly link. Please do that. The most interesting, let's look at what is your interest in which sales channel you would like to be a part of. So starting with your e-commerce store has got, I will say, is at number 4. ONDC is number 3. Indian Business Portal is number 2, and GlobalLinker Marketplace is number 1. So I think this has helped you to decide whether which sales channels you would like to be a part of, in which order of priority. You can also, if you put a yes against multiple sales channels, you can actually write 1, 2, 3, 4 and prioritize it, which is the one you would like to work on and be listed in first, and work accordingly. But step number 1 would always be start updating your catalog and your profile. Step number 2 would be then getting listed on the sales channel of your choice. Thank you so much for being a part of this poll. I'm stopping the share over here. And now we'll move on to the Q&A. I'm just going through all the questions you may have asked during the chat so that I'll start answering them. But if you have any more questions, please feel free to use the Q&A box. So Dr. Singh, I hope you got an update on the different parts of the landing page. And if there are any more questions, you can drop me an email. Mr. Wakas has written about Apex International to review his profile. I'll have my team have a look at it and get back to you. Sagar is asking, how can we get a code for store design, because I want to change my linker store. Sagar, I'll have my team call you and explain this to you, because that's something which is, there's a place in your seller panel where you can actually do that. Let me see if I can show you quickly. You come to My Store here, and you come in Themes. Actually, I have a test store, so I cannot really use this. But this is my selected theme. Home pages, navigation, categories. I'll just get my team to ask you this because they know this better than me, honestly. Not quite sure, it's somewhere here. But apologies for this. I'll ask my team to get back to you on this topic. Um, Kushagra is asking, can you please give a small briefing about what? So, Kushagra, we just spoke about, I gave an introduction on GlobalLinker. I spoke about all the 5 sales channels where once you update your catalog, where you can get it listed. And just to help you decide which is the sales channel you would like to be a part of and to prioritize your listing as well, your efforts and where you want to get listed. And then we ran a small poll. I think you're already a part of that over there. But we'll also be sending a recording for after this ends so that you can see the whole recording too. So Tara Chand is asking, I'm already a platinum member of GlobalLinker, but I still can't find my company on Indian business. Please, I'll get back to you on this fairly once we have a review. Don't worry about it. I'm noting it down. Thank you, Bharat Sharma, for the appreciation. He's appreciated the fact that, okay, so Bharat has booked an appointment for 10 o'clock tomorrow. I'm just checking if there are any Q&As. Yeah, there are 4 Q&As. Zanvi is asking how to post that that you're looking for buyers of chemicals. Can you give one demo? Yeah, sure. So I would not post it because I'm on all that stuff here. So Zanvi, you can actually mention over here. You can come here and you can put a post and you can mention over here. So in fact, instead of saying that you're looking for buyers, why don't you mention that this is what I have to offer? So, I believe you're dealing in chemicals and also you can write this is, zinc sulfate, for example. So one way is you can directly talk about the product which you are offering. You can mention zinc sulfate. Uh, this is the these are the details about it. This is the benefit about it. Who can use this, etc. And put some images about it and paste it. The second type of post you can put is some article which you may have written about it, and you can share that. So many ways you can do it in spite of asking. And then when somebody who's reading about it and say that, okay, this is the person who has posted about it, they can actually respond to you and come to your profile and reach out to you as well. So that's a soft way of doing that. And I hope this suggestion helps. Sagar, you have given some link. I'm not sure what that is. Advait has asked 3 questions. Is there any assurance from your platform owners that the leads or inquiries that we get on this platform are genuine and not cyber fraud of any kind? Are the necessary due diligence done by the platform owners before listing members to enter the space and before they can send out for legitimate businesses? So Advait, we do a buyer verification as well. So one is the system does a online verification, like a system driven check to technically to understand if a person is genuinely, a buyer who's doing. Second is even there's an offline check which is done of buyers too. And we do seek some legitimate this from buyers so that they are able to give that to us as well. My company profile is that of a merchant exporter. I do not have a manufacturing setup of my own. I tie up with local Indian manufacturers and ship it to prospective buyers. So I do not need an e-com store with payment gateway. I just need to advertise for that profile and get leads and inquiries. With sales channel platform, a right fit. So I think for you, since you are clearly into exports, you should be on GlobalLinker Marketplace on Indian Business Portal. And if you want to have your own online catalog where you're displaying it just for inquiry only, where you don't need a payment gateway. You can afford to, you can have your own online e-commerce store, online catalog, I would call it, much in the line which has its own URL, and have people direct over there. So it's like a website which you have created, but it can also take inquiries. The third question Advait is asking is, do I need to manage backend product catalog and descriptions for each sales channel platform individually? No. So once you add it for one, like whatever product image you have added for that one, it can show consistently across all the sales channels. So that's the beauty of it. You've just added your product information once. Number four, can you access my profile and show live to see how many sales channels currently it's listed in? I will check that. I cannot check it here. I'll have to check that and get back to you. So give me some time on this. Tarachand, we have already answered your question. Dr. Singh is asking, explain ICICI Bank GlobalLinker.com versus GlobalLinker.com versus Linker Store. What's relations amongst all? Do we need to create a different catalog for every platform? So GlobalLinker is a standard platform. It's a basic platform where generic people, SMEs sign in. We have also partnered with different banks and large organizations like ICICI Bank, like FIO, etc. And they are offering it as a co-branded solution. So their branding is there on the same platform, and they are offering it to their customers, and their SMEs sign in over there. But the once you sign in into either from ICICI Bank Global Linker or from FIO Global Linker, you come inside the Global Linker platform only. Only you would see everything as ICICI Bank Circle Global Linker or FIO Global Linker because you have come in from there. The features, the to manage your account, to view your profile, to view other people's profiles, the data, everything continues to be the same. Linker Store was basically a sub brand of GlobalLinker where the online store facility is called. It's called as Linker Store. So when you're managing your catalog and showing it in your e-commerce store, it's called as Linker Store. But as a branding exercise, we would be making it as one catalog only, just for ease of understanding. However, to answer your last question, you just have to add your catalog product once only, not more than that. And they would be visible on all the platforms with every SME. So there could be an SME over here who has registered from ICICI Global Linker. There could be a registered member who has come in from UAE with another bank which we have tied up with, and in Sri Lanka and in Philippines, etc. So that's how we get SMEs coming in on the platform. I hope this answers your question, Dr. Singh. Will we get inquiries from global? Yeah, so we have put in every effort to understand, to get buyers coming in on the platform. So while we do the checks, we also give them the facility to raise an RFQ and do that and put it, and we show those RFQs over here to you so you can do it. And we also share these with you with our AI recommendations and all. So we feel if it's relevant to you, you would be getting a notification from us by email or by WhatsApp if you have enabled that service. So those inquiries can come. And if your product is listed on the Global Linker platform, then a member can actually come to you and list it over there as well. So he can come to you and he can come to your product page and place an inquiry directly on your product as well. So that is also available. So there are many avenues open for you to list your products and get inquiries. But the start is to list your product over here. You need to, there's no guarantee that you're listing it over here, you could get an inquiry, but we are putting in every effort to help you do that. So Rahul is asking, ma'am, has ONDC started dealing in the machinery or engineering product section? I don't think so, Rahul. That's what I meant when I was saying initially that ONDC is currently focusing purely on B2C. So if you can support B2C as a business, then you can be listed on ONDC. But there are several businesses who are in the B2C space and using, leveraging that part right now. When they complete the B2C stage completely and they are comfortable with it, they will move on to B2B. Okay, Advait, I'll see you tomorrow at 12. I or my team will just see how the availability works. Thank you for booking the appointment. Zanvi has said thanks. Thank you, Zanvi. Dr. Singh, I think we've already answered that question. Will GlobalLinker show in Google listings? Yes, actually, you can. We do provide you a way to show your business on Google listings as well. So you can actually do that. But let me get back to you. I'm not very clear about this, but I will definitely get back to you on this. Just answering, I'm just noting it down so I don't forget. Ma'am, could you show, Saddam is asking, could you show us some profile in pharma segment export? Because it's completely different. Yeah, sure. I'll show you. Let's look for a product. I'm just writing tablets. Okay. There's another tablet I was looking for. I've used the industry of drugs and pharmaceuticals. And here we have these. So let's go to a profile. So pharmaceuticals. Or Hmm. So they have also created an online catalog like a store, but it's also available for sale. But you can see that they have many other things apart from this, which is mentioned here. You can search for some companies over here to get an example of it, so which is what I'm doing. But if there's anything specific, I'll definitely try to share it with you. If you have any examples or any specific queries you would like to, clarify, then please drop an email to me, and we'll definitely try to, help you out or work on it. Vakus is asking, is there any fees to avail this service? No, there are no fees to creating an account, to listing your products, to using these sales channels as of now. But if you would like to use some advanced services which are there, so the sort of like like to show different currencies in different regions, etc. And the currency gets this is one of the examples of show 360-degree views of your product. Those come at a freemium service where it's a subscription based this for a year or 2 years. You can use that, but using the core features of the platform is all free, and you don't have to do that. My email ID is here. You can send it in my in our help center also, so they can also answer. So there are no charges again. I can share that with you. Let's just see. So you can see the features which are there available for pricing. There are 4 plans like blue, silver, gold, and platinum. You can see. You must all be in the blue plan right now. And Platinum also has a feature called AI driven product description. So, if you want to generate a product description directly from AI using your catalog, from the catalog page itself, you can go on the Platinum feature. So all of these features are available on this. To generate product descriptions with AI is only in the Platinum feature. Auto currency switchers available in gold and in Platinum. So these are the features which you can use. I'm sharing this link with you all. You all can review it. That's it. I'm looking for the chat box. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Bharat. So yeah, this is the charges which are there, but it's just for using these features. But if you think you need to use these features, only then you should subscribe for it, and you're seeing value for it, then you subscribe for these features. Otherwise, the base plan as of today is pretty good enough for you to use as well for DIY users. And yeah, of course, any other feature you think is of value to you, then you can subscribe for those. Thank you, Advait, for the appreciation, and thank you, everyone. I think we have crossed our time, and if you have any more questions, feel free to drop us a message. Me and my team are always available for any more discussions or any more clarifications you may need. So Bakas is asking, so we can cancel the subscription anytime. So if you subscribe for 1 year, you cannot, if you cancel it, then that subscription is gone for that much time, because there's a 1 year subscription you have to take, but you can choose not to renew your subscription if you don't wish to for the next year. Generally, that's the standards in subscriptions. If you subscribe for a particular period, then that subscriptions are generally non-refundable, and you would not get a refund for that unless there's a window of 30 or a 60-day window. But generally, subscriptions are non-refundable, but you can choose not to renew your subscription for the next. So my apologies, I got disconnected, and I just joined in to say goodbye and thank you for your time. uh, in being a part of this webinar and giving in your time as well. I hope this has been informative and you're able to take next steps and actions accordingly, and get started with updating your catalog and listing it on the necessary sales channels. So thank you once again for your time, and I will see you next. Uh, Either if you have any clarification or if you have any discussion, we are always open for that. Take care and goodbye. Thank you. Bye, Dr. Singh.